An indie outing whose lead character is highly unlikable. Can a maniac be the hero? Welcome to Films You Never Heard of.
They seem to have an open door policy for assholes, though, don't they?
A controversial film that seriously divided audiences and critics when it hit the scene. Buffalo 66 brazenly announced a wacky talent with an equally insane film vision to the movie world. Utilizing his own unique brand of hyperkinetic bravado, writer-director-actor Vincent Gallo managed to take a simple premise and give it a firm jolt of deranged nitroglycerin. He plays Billy Brown, a strange guy with a single focus on his mind. Fresh out of prison after 5 long years, he wants revenge. Along the way, he kidnaps innocent waif Layla, heads to his parents' house with his fake bride in tow, goes bowling, and sets out on a half-baked plan to get some payback. What's most interesting about Buffalo 66 is there's almost nothing likable about Gallo's unstable, volatile nutburger Billy.
I'm used to luxury cars. Have you ever heard of a luxury car? You know what luxury means? Have you ever heard of Cadillac? Cadillac Eldorado? That's what I drive. I drive cars that shift themselves. My cars shift themselves.
And yet, like a fascinating character car crash, you can't take your eyes off him. And playing his shell-shocked girl Friday, Christina Ricci's Layla is an equally interesting marred maven, who somehow eventually sees the possible good in Billy. It's a strange relationship that borders on Stockholm Syndrome, with both characters' true damaged souls with nothing left to lose. But for all psychotic purposes, it works. Plus, Gallo fills his flick with awesome actors who wonderfully build Billy's weird world. Ben Gazzara as Billy's hot-tempered dad.
Don't tell me you didn't point the knife at me!
I did not point the knife at you.
Don't point a knife at a person unless you want to use it!
Angelica Houston as his aloof mom.
I haven't won a championship since 1966, and I missed that game because that's the day I had Billy.
Kevin Corrigan as his dim best friend.
Billy, you still gonna do that bad thing you said you were gonna do? Don't you think that's not a good thing to do?
Rosanna Arquette as a former classmate.
Can you go to jail or something?
And Mickey Rourke, who chews the scenery with real relish in some of his best work, as a bitter bookie.
And the only way he could make himself feel better was to do bad things. To do very, very bad things to the excuse maker.
Hell, even former TV hunk Jan Michael Vincent shows up for good measure. All hit the spot. But to be honest, what truly makes Buffalo 66 great, and has sadly been absent from most of Gallo's work that followed, is the surreal quality of the entire film cleverly adapts to make the movie that much easier to swallow. Meaning one can put up with the heavy-handed verbal abuse dished out by the emotionally crippled Billy towards a devastatingly docile Layla due to the fact that Buffalo 66 is never meant to be seen as real. It's completely surreal. The final scene in the strip club is like the Twin Peaks Red Room from hell. As proved by contrasting visual colors, all via talented cinematographer Lance Accord, an uncommon shooting style, and hypnotic events like an impromptu bowling lane tap dance number by Ricci, and a Dean Stockwell Blue Velvet-esque song crooning by Gazzara. Buffalo 66 never hides the fact that it knows reality has left the building. Not to mention that Gallo's bright red boots definitely give off a Wizard of Oz vibe. Some will be turned away by the screw-loose stylings of Vincent Gallo and his unhinged world, and based on the reception of his other films, it's not hard to understand why. But if you look past the obvious out-to-lunch mechanics of Gallo and embrace the batty brilliance that runs rampant throughout the film, you won't be disappointed. In the arena of abnormal yet absorbing, Buffalo 66 is a car crash worth checking out. Till next time.